Hey guys, it's Brent from Dark Force Custom Sabers here again today with a new video for you. Mainly, I just wanted to announce and kind of show off a new product, the V3 kit. It's been a long time, it's been in development for a while, and it's something I've always kind of wanted to do, and now is kind of the perfect time to be able to do it. And I'm really happy about that, and I hope this is something cool and exciting for you guys as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. The V3 kit. So what the V3 kit is this 3D printed chassis that you see right here. It is made out of a PETG filament. Very nice, very durable. It's just kind of basic universal chassis. Right now, the current diameter generally is 1.15. This back half inch right here for the speakers, which hold both premium or bass speakers, so they support both. I have a premium speaker in there right now. You could use either of those speakers, and ideally I found that the universal size is about 1.25 inches for the internal diameter of some of these Hilts. What I have here is just MHS stock, really good stuff, but I found a lot of the majority of Hilts out there were around 1.25 inches of an inside diameter, give or take. So I wanted to kind of make something somewhat universal, or as universal as I could possibly get. That's how I kind of came up with this guy. So if we take this MHS pommel here, sorry, I know the camera's a little out of focus there. Prime lenses for the win. You can kind of see it just sits real nicely in the back there, and then you could retain that with a little small set screw, or if you want to E6000 that in, you can. Dab will do ya. In the future, I'll have more options for chassis, more adaptable pieces for different maybe switch setups, different lengths of hilts, mainly adaptable pieces that will basically act as rings that will slide over the chassis so you can retain it that way within different kind of hilts. If you're dealing with a larger hilt like the 1.2 inch and a quarter, 1.25 basically, you can see that there's quite a lot of room there, and I have to do it this way since I have my blade holder on, but you can kind of see it fits very nicely in there, with room to spare even. But if we pop the back end of this pommel on, we can just screw in our little hilt section there and be pretty much good to go. Completely plug and play, just plug it in, and works like a charm. What's not included in the kit is obviously any of the hilt pieces, this hilt emitter, blade holder piece. That's stuff like that is stuff you guys will have to source out yourselves. The kit doesn't include a battery, and it doesn't include a kill key. Those are again things that you guys will have to find yourselves. But otherwise, everything else is completely pre-wired. Let's go over electronics. So I kind of went over a little bit about the speaker. You can use either a premium 28mm speaker or a 28mm bass speaker. There's lots of those on the market. You could use this entire setup in almost any hilt design that at least has 1.15 outside diameter for 3.5 inches worth of chassis, and then at least 1/2 inch to 1 inch for the speaker space. That needs to be 1.25 inches. So that's kind of some of the nerdy specs of where and what this chassis can fit in. It's 4 inches in total length. Just a really good universal size, I feel. And things will kind of change and evolve. I'll tweak designs the more feedback I kind of get on certain little things. And I forgot to mention, obviously, these kits will be available in high brightness, and which is a Tri-Cree LED, which will be RGB by default. That'd be the only LED I offer with these kits, but primarily I'll offer them with NeoPixel support, like you see here. It comes with a TCSS NeoPixel connector, non-indexable, just pop the blade in. You'll be able to buy the blades obviously still separately or along with the kit. I'm trying to cover all the grounds here. What's cool is you can see the battery holder is built right into the chassis itself, just using the little clips, so you don't have to deal with any excess stuff there. Just with a little gentle effort you could kind of pop it out. I won't do it right now because I'm about to show you the functionality of what this board that we have installed here. So we're running an 18650 high drain cell, keep power ones. My personal recommendation for most high power and NeoPixel applications. In this setup today for this demonstration, I'm running a Proffi 2.2 Love this board. It's great. Been really nerding out in Profi stuff lately, and I'm absolutely loving it. That's what we're running today, and that's one of the options that we'll have available for you. So if you want Profi, we can set you up with a Profi. If you want Crystal Focus 10, we can set you up with Crystal Focus 10 as well. I tried my best to make the board layout of the chassis as universal as possible, but it's mainly designed for these two boards. So yeah, we have the complete board pre-wired. I also have the Campton tape here if you're wondering why I taped it. It's an ESD safe protective tape. It protects the board, and it also protects the end user when they go to adjust anything on the SD card or the USB port. Again, you just plug in your USB cable. You'll supply that yourself, plug it right into the computer, and you're ready to go. Everything is pre-wired there, and you'll see everything is pre-wired on connectors. The switch is pre-wired onto a 3-pin JST connector, and then I have 3 micro-DIN connectors. It's okay, so you can see the board there. The board is secured with the Campton tape, and then there's actually a little square piece of Velcro holding the board down. Like, it makes the board accessible, so if you go to edit anything on the board itself via USB, which I highly recommend, just easier to access, or on the SD card directly, you could just kind of gently pop the board up, plug it in, make your changes, and then gently push the board back down, and you'll feel it kind of slot into place into the Velcro, and it holds it very sturdily. So it's a great little thing there, and it looks pretty sweet. Everything else, you see all the wires coming out here. Here's that 3-pin JST connector. These might change in future iterations depending on the availability of what I can get for connectors, but I'm going to try my damnedest to keep things as consistent as possible. The micro-DIN connectors here are really great, high amp rated power plugs. They're really great, really quick disconnect plugs, and they're all color coded except for the NeoPixel in this particular model. I only had brown left at the end, but you'll kind of see on some of these clips little markings. This has a negative, a positive right there, and then this guy has a kind of an X and a part of a P on it. That's because this is the NeoPixel connector, and they'll all be labeled like that. PX will go for the negative NeoPixel leads, and then positive, positive, negative to negative for the other two. The way it goes together, obviously those little markings I was telling you about, just match them together. You could also tell by the wire markings. So okay, brown and black on the recharge port, brown and black there, and these are both negative leads. Both these connector clips are labeled with negative symbols, so those go together just like that, and you can't reverse them, so that's good. Still don't recommend trying, of course. But yeah, it's pretty sweet. And then obviously positive to positive here, boom, then you're back together, and you're ready to go. And then at this point, that's when you'd probably pop in yourself, you didn't already have it in, and you're ready to pretty much go. Now, I covered all that stuff. Obviously, you get the 2.1mm recharge port as well. We need to talk about these switches right here. So these switches are a new product. I'll be offering these guys separately as well in pre-wired configurations. These are 16mm specification switches, but it's a dual tactile switch. I'm sure some of you guys have seen these guys around, and they're pretty cool. Basically, this allows us, if we pull the kill key here, get it out there, we can fire it up and have auxiliary ready to go. Awesome. So I'm going to try to keep this around the 10-minute mark. I think I'm running a little over. I'll make more videos later. Obviously, I just wanted to kind of introduce this and show it to you guys. You get full smooth swing with these boards, whether you're Plector or Profi. They're great, and I'm really excited. I hope you guys will enjoy the new kits. Nice rainbow blade. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap this up and not take up any more of you guys' time. We'll see you guys on the next one.